This video presents the result of the W3F project, which has been led by MBDS students during the year 2001-2002. This project has ended with the creation of a prototype of a financial tool which works on a PDA like a Pocket PC. This tool is meant for people on the move who can get in touch with their tailored financial informations. On the main screen that we can see here, you have all the important informations which has been defined with a profile menu we will see later. For instance, you have a menu on the top which presents all the results of the information that the person who is using this PDA wanted to have. So this was the politics menu that you can see on the top. Down on the left, you can see the quotations of different markets like CAC 40 and FTSE, for instance. These informations are updated live over GPRS, for instance. When you go in the profile menu, you have different menus which allow you to personalize and customize this application. For instance, you can choose the different menus that you want to see available on the screen. You can define several alerts. We will see that later in the presentation. Or you can choose some preferences like the preferred language or the preferred money that you want to see displayed on this tool. So if I go in the finance menu, this is the place where I get connected to the important markets. In that case, you can see that I can see updated the CAC 40 informations. So this is a live updates are made on the Pocket PC. I can change the type of market which I want to monitor. I can get connected to the FTSE, for instance. You can see that I can see once again the updated real-time updated values of this market, and if I want, I can take a look at a precise specific stock of a FTSE market. For instance, let's say I want to monitor the SDR stock, for instance. You can see that in that case I can see directly what is the current value of this stock, which is very important for me. I can go in the exchange rates menu, for instance, where I can have the values for different exchange rates. I can see the currency of the euro, for instance. I can take a look at the US dollar, for instance, as well, and you can see all the conversions are directly retrieved from the market. So now, if I go in the alert menu, this is the place where I can, as a user, receive the different alerts which were stated by myself. For instance, you can see that my account, one of my account is as a deficit. For instance, I will have to go and fix this, and I have set some alerts on different stocks like the AAL, for instance, and when these stocks gets over or under a certain amount, I get notified in this menu, and my Pocket PC tells me that something has changed, for instance. So now let's go in the banking menu, the bank menu. This is a place where I can see all my accounts which are lively retrieved from the bank's backends, and I can see also portfolio informations. You can notice that the portfolio evaluation is updated lively because the systems gets information from the stock market, and the systems knows as well what are my portfolios at the bank system, so I can lively see what is the valuation of all my portfolios that I own. In that case, you can see that it has just changed. So let's go and take a look at the portfolios. You can see that I have 3 of them right now. 2 of them are in bad shape. You can see that real time I can see the valuation of all these portfolios, and if I go, for instance, in the security one, I will see all the stocks which are defining my portfolio. So this is very interesting because I can take the decision to go to the bank, for instance, and sell some stocks or take some actions based on that. So now I go back to the main menu. Let's go and check my accounts. I then get connected to the bank, which is very interesting. You can see that one of my accounts has deficit. So in the banking menu, I will go and ask for a transfer to fix that. So let's say I transfer some money from one account to the one which has a lack of amount on it. Let's transfer 500. I ask for a transfer. Now the order has been sent to the bank and the transfer has been done. Okay, if I go and see the detail, I can see that it has been lively fixed because now I've got a right amount of money on this account. Then obviously if I go back to the alert menu, the alert which was raised will disappear because now it is fixed. So this is very interesting for me to be sure that I can retrieve this information lively on my PDA, especially if I am, for instance, in another country and I'm taking money on my accounts remotely with my credit card. So now let's say I am in Monaco, for instance. In this application we have location-based services. So I click on the geo menu that you can see here. Normally I can be localized with GPS or other technologies, but in that case, since this is a demonstration, we will pinpoint the place where we want to be. So next step, I've got a map which is drawn of a place where I am. In this case, this is Monte Carlo, for instance. I will place myself somewhere in Monte Carlo so I can have some live information. So let's say I'm on this road, for instance. Okay, so now let's say something happens, for instance, and I want to find the closest bank in the system. So you can see that I have a special menu where I can retrieve all the points of interest, and I want to see all the banks available in Monaco. Now I will choose, for instance, I have the list of all the banks which are available, and I want to go to the Crédit Lyonnais, for instance. Okay, so this Crédit Lyonnais has been plotted on the map, and I've got a small icons on the left, on the top left, which explains me, when I click on it, how to go to from the place where I am to the bank, so I can fix my problem, for instance, and have a meeting with a banker. Okay, so I have all the needed informations of all the steps for me to go from one place to the other, explaining me how to go step by step to the bank where I wanted to meet the banker. If I click on the bank, I will have some informations explaining me what is the information of the bank. So now I click, for instance, on let's say American Express Bank. Let's take another bank. I can say the name of a contact of a person that I can see there. I can send a meeting request. I can add this person to my contacts directly into the PDA, so it will be easier for me to take a meeting with that person. And I also have a tool which allows me to lively ask for a meeting with a banker there, because I know that I have some points to discuss with him. Let's cancel that information. Alright, that was the main functions of the W3 Finance project.